Alright, I'm back with another look at the Star Trek The Official Starships collection. This is issue 21 featuring the Starship Enterprise 1701-E. But before we open the book here, because I already put them in their binders, I just want to point out that I apologize for not doing this as I received this in the mail like I normally do. I guess I just kind of forgot, and when I opened the box, I just took the ships out, the magazines, read them, and then put them away in their binders. Put the ships on the shelves, so I didn't get a chance to do this. But I have another couple of ships coming in the mail tomorrow, so I thought I'd just jump on these and do these really quick. So anyway, here it is. So let me get to that in a second. Got my bookmark all set up here. Alright, the camera's being a little weird, but that's okay. So anyway, this is USS Enterprise E, as featured in Star Trek First Contact, Insurrection, and Star Trek Nemesis. Great picture on the cover there, the usual name and registry with some information about it. Sovereign class, launch 2372, 685 meters, 24 decks total, even though that's been in a little bit of dispute over the years. So we have our specification page telling you a little bit more information. Top speed, warp 9.95, type 12 phasers, photon and quantum torpedoes. The captain was Jean-Luc Picard. Sovereign class, constructed San Francisco Fleet Yards on Earth, launch 2372, registry NCC1701-E. So now, here's another great image of the ship. More information about the ship here with a nice picture of Captain Picard. More imagery from the movies, First Contact, Insurrection, Nemesis, with more information about the various parts of the ship and what it does and its features. Here's the internal layout with a nice little graphic here of the what is called the Master Systems display. This is usually seen in the back of the bridge on the wall, and in this case in the turbolift. So this is about that. And we have the little diagram page, I guess, with some imagery from Star Trek Nemesis there and Insurrection. From what I understand, people are saying that this model is based off of I think the First Contact version of the ship and not the Nemesis version, or maybe it's the other way around. I can't quite remember, but it looks cool either way. And here we have the designing of the Enterprise E. This is a very interesting section. It talks about the various changes and various ideas that they went through when coming up with this ship. I guess it all started with the destruction of the Enterprise D, the Galaxy class starship, which those of you who are subscribed to the collection and or get these will remember is issue 1 of this collection. So anyway, this is the section about that. Nice little artwork here, more conceptual art, and an image of the ship there. More conceptual art here, and there, and some pretty interesting information. A lot of stuff that was released before in the old Star Trek Communicator magazines back then, and the other various Star Trek magazines and publications over the years, but there's some nice information and nice art that was not seen before. So that's pretty cool. And here we have filming the Enterprise E. I think it was only an actual model in First Contact. After that, for Insurrection and Nemesis, they were CGI models. So here's a little information about that. And the last page here, its first appearance was in Star Trek First Contact. It was in Insurrection, and its last appearance was in Star Trek Nemesis, designed by John Aves and Herman Zimmerman. Interesting to note that the view screen on the ship, as seen right here, was a holographic, I wouldn't say a holographic projection, but it wasn't like a window or a hole in the wall or anything like that. It was just a regular plain old wall until they activated it, which was pretty interesting because we've never seen that before. Also down here at the bottom, it looks like what would have been saucer separation, but during the 3 movies we never actually saw that happen, which was kind of sad, but it would have been cool, but can't have everything, right? So anyway, so here's the Enterprise E, and the next issue, which I will take a look at, is issue 22, the Krenim Temporal Weapon Ship, which I also have here. So we'll get to that later, and here's a back image of the ship. So let me put my bookmark back here so I can remember for the next issue. So here's the Enterprise E on its stand. I think it's really cool. They did a great job on this. Eaglemoss really has been improving and doing things a lot better. Again, I apologize for the camera, but you know, it's the best I can do under the circumstances, I suppose. A lot of great detailing on the saucer there. As the camera focuses, you can see that it's NCC1701-E. Nice detailing here. Got the red for the impulse engines, and you got the red for the Bussard Rand scoops on the nacelles, and the usual blue. When you hold up to the light, looks really cool. A little bit of a seam issue there. You can see the line going through the hull where they put the 2 pieces together in manufacturing. Doesn't bother me like it would some other people, but you know, I don't pay attention to it that much. So here's nice views of the model here. I think it's pretty cool. I'm very happy with it. You know, they did a good job considering the size, the scale, I guess, of this actual model. For all intents and purposes, this thing was huge, and most other model version kits of this ship make the ship appear huge, even in model form. So this is the first time we've actually gotten it in this form, which is really nice, and fits nicely on this stand here. And there's the Enterprise E in all her glory. I'm really happy with this. Those of you who have not subscribed to the Star Trek The Official Starships collection by Eaglemoss, I highly recommend you doing so. On a personal note, a lot of the more well-known ships were featured early on in the collection. By now, those of us here in the United States are at issue 23 and 4 now. I think so, yeah, 23 or 24 we should be receiving this month, while our Irish and British friends overseas are I believe, at issue 25 and 26 coming up. So we're a little bit behind them, but still more ahead than some of the other countries that are just now getting this collection. So if you're thinking about getting the collection, I would highly recommend doing so, and you'll get these cool ships in the magazine and the binders and all the other good stuff that comes along with it. Again, I'm very happy with this ship in particular. I would give it a, you know, nothing's perfect, so I can't say it's a 5, but I will give it a 4 out of 5. It's a great looking model here. It fits on the stand rather sturdy, and the detail is fantastic. I would love to have had this when I was younger, back when the movies came out. But hey, I'm glad to have it as an adult. So anyway, yeah, that's the Enterprise E, and catch you guys on the flip side. The next time I see you, I will be doing the issue 22 of the Krenim Temporal Weapon Ship. And so yeah, that's that.